Welcome, AAA members. AAA Northway and I are very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you today and share a little bit about travel impressions. That is the company that I work for. My name is Nancy Logan, and I'm the Director of National Accounts. Now, you might be wondering who Travel Impressions is if you haven't heard of us before. Well, we actually have been in business since 1974, and we're one of the nation's largest leisure tour operators. And what that means is we package together all of the different exciting pieces of your vacation. We work with your AAA travel advisor to find just the perfect hotel or resort, transportation, the sightseeing activities, and experiences all throughout the world that you might want to take advantage of. And because we've been in business for so long and have worked with AAA for so many years, we're able to offer you a great value and some of the most amazing resorts and hotels across the world. As you can see here on the map, there's very few places that we don't offer vacations to. Throughout the US, Mexico, Central and South America, over into Europe, down into South Africa, of course, the South Pacific and Tahiti, Fiji, and throughout much of Asia. So lots and lots of choices for you with over 250,000 hotels and resorts and over 30,000 different tours and activities that we offer. So a lot of amazing options. And when traveling with Travel Impressions, you get the VIP treatment. We have exceptional values and amenities, exclusive perks that are only available through Travel Impressions and AAA Travel. Now, enough about who we are. I know that you're listening to this because you want to learn about maybe some new places to travel to that you haven't been, or possibly a new resort that you want to experience. So, what I thought that we'd do is take a little trip to one of my personal favorite resorts, which is called Secrets Moche in Playa del Carmen, just about a 45-minute ride outside of the Cancun airport. And it is truly one of the most stunning resorts that you will see. It's complete adult only, and it is a AAA 5-diamond luxury resort with 485 luxury suites, 11 restaurants on site that you can take advantage of, 8 different lounges and bars, and 7 different swimming pools throughout the resort. And look at the lagoon pool. Isn't that just one of the most beautiful pools that you can imagine? Um, to be able to be right in the middle of the resort and still have a sandy beach and an actual lagoon that you can take advantage of. Or, of course, you do have the actual beautiful ocean that you can see there in the background. Now, when we arrive at the Cancun airport, obviously we want to be met by a luxury transfer and taken down to the resort in comfort. You've been flying a couple hours to get there. So our partner, Amstar, is going to meet you at the Cancun airport. They're going to be waiting there for you. They've got your flight information that your AAA travel advisor has provided them. And we're going to whisk you down to Secrets Moche, where you're going to be greeted with this amazing lobby view. This is the very first view of the resort as you exit your Amstar transfer. So, what a way to start your vacation. Isn't that just stunning? And you can see the beautiful ocean, a little bit of the beach, and the infinity pools. It is going to be an amazing, amazing trip. It truly is one of my favorite resorts. Now, the rooms, it's always important to pick the right room. You know, whether you want a room on a higher level so that you have the beautiful panoramic views, or maybe you want to splurge a little bit with the Preferred Club Junior Suite Swim Out Tropical View. And what I love about this room is how secluded and private it feels, that you have your own private plunge pool. So those sliding doors open up. You've got your own private patio here with the Chase Lounger, your own private plunge pool. You could stay here your entire trip and never venture out to one of the other pools. Or this is a great place to come back to in the afternoon, relax, take a little dip right there from your own private patio. So I highly, highly recommend the Swim Out Tropical View rooms. Now, I mentioned that the resort has got many different pools that you can take advantage of, though. This is just a great view of the cross pool that is right there by the beautiful lagoon pool. So that is a beautiful place to relax throughout the day. But another one of my favorite areas in the resort are these little small quaint cenotes, which the Riviera Maya and Playa del Carmen area are known for. So the resort has actually built cenotes into the resort. And as you can see, there's chase loungers there for maybe 10 or 12 people, so it's not really crowded. But there are so many different pools that you can take advantage of that oftentimes you can come back to one of these little cenotes and it's completely private. You'll have the entire pool or cenote to yourself. So what a place to relax in the afternoon. Or maybe you want to spend the afternoon lounging by the main infinity pool, which is a little bit closer to the beach. So you can just take a stroll down at sunset. So, so many different options. And then, of course, the beautiful barefoot grill. So you don't even have to go very far from your beach chair if you want a drink, you want to have lunch. You've got a beautiful grill outside that you can take advantage of. And of course, no all inclusive resort would be complete without having swim up bars. So you can spend your afternoon lounging and relaxing in the pool or by the pool, and you can swim right over and get your favorite adult beverage. And because Secrets Moche is all inclusive, it is all included in the resort cost. Now, I personally love to take an afternoon and go visit the spa. And this has an absolutely stunning spa where you can get all different types of treatments, facials, massages, manicures, pedicures. You can take advantage of the hydrotherapy pools. It's absolutely stunning. But if you haven't been to this area before, you might also want to go out and explore for a couple days in the afternoon or maybe take a morning tour. So, something that is very, very unique in the Riviera Maya area is called Musa. And there are hundreds of sculptures that have been created by artists and anchored to the floor of the ocean, and it's to help reef regrow. And they're absolutely stunning. If you are a scuba diver, you can actually dive down to the sculptures. But if you're not a diver, you can go snorkeling or do a glass bottom boat and still see these. So this is an activity, it's really unique, and I highly recommend that you take a few hours on one of the days and go out and explore. Another really fun activity in the area is to go visit some of the cenotes and Paradise Lagoon. Maybe spend a few hours snorkeling and really exploring these unique caves and natural swimming areas, the cenotes. It's absolutely stunning. So those are some really fun ways to get out and explore the local areas. But now we're going to come back to the resort, and I want to talk to you a little bit about all of the different dining options because, again, everything is included. All of the meals, all of the drinks are included. And we know that dining is such an important part of any vacation. So, one of my favorite little stops at the resort in the morning to grab a coffee or in the afternoon to have a gelato is the Coco Cafe. And they've got all sorts of great sweet treats there and coffee drinks. It's a really nice little place to just sit and relax. We also have the Dos Almas Mexican restaurant if you want to take advantage of some of the local Mexican fare. Of course, we have Japanese and we have sushi and a steakhouse that you can take advantage of. Or maybe you want to have a little bit more fine dining and you'd like to try French one evening. Or you would like to have an amazing Italian dinner one evening. It's all included. And there's also the fantastic Market Cafe restaurant, which has buffet breakfast and lunch. So if you're looking for something just a little bit quicker, a little bit more casual, this is a great spot to go in the morning, get breakfast before you head out to one of those amazing activities. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's great, but what is there to do in the evening after dinner? So, the Moshe Theater, as you can see, a beautiful indoor theater, has nightly entertainment and shows, and they are amazing shows, singers and dancers, and all different types of entertainment. And of course, again, it's all included. And if you're a night owl, and you want to finish out the night with a little bit of live music, a little bit of dancing, then after you've visited the Moshe Theater, you can head right over to the Gypsy Club and spend the rest of your evening dancing and just having a great time in the Gypsy Club. And something that is really fun and kind of different about this club is you have to have the secret password to get in. But I'll tell you, everybody is given the secret password, but it makes it kind of fun. So that is one of my personal favorite trips is Secrets Moshe, but maybe you have something else in mind. Maybe you're thinking about heading off to Europe. Well, Travel Impressions has so many different amazing options throughout Europe. We work with all all of the major hotels, activities throughout Paris, London, Rome, Dublin. We have so many different options throughout the most popular areas of Europe. And we can arrange one city, we can arrange multiple cities. Again, we can arrange your activities and your transportation included. So you let your AAA travel advisor know what you're interested in visiting, and they will work with us to help put it together. But I thought that it would be fun to take just a little quick trip through Florence, one of my personal favorite cities, because it is so stunning. And as the capital city of Tuscany, it is so well known for the architecture, the Renaissance history, and it's situated on the River Arno. So it's unbelievably picturesque and some of the most amazing food. So let's take a little trip throughout Florence. Now, some of the highlights of the city would be the must-see attractions, the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, the Palazzo Vecchio, the Accademia Gallery, the Uffizi Gallery, and the Palazzo PD. Maybe you want to take a cooking class and learn how to make Italian cuisine, or you want to just spend an afternoon shopping and visit some of the local markets, or visit some of the smaller museums and some of the churches and cathedrals. There are so many different amazing sites and activities to take advantage of in the Florence area, and we can help your AAA travel advisor set those up. We also have dozens of different little small quaint hotels in this area that you can choose from. That are in the historic city center, some of the most historic buildings. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Isn't that just the type, can you imagine coming back here at the end of the day, after you've been out shopping and taking cooking classes and having a beautiful, beautiful room like that to relax in, and being able to look at the amazing artwork that's on the ceilings and the walls, or maybe have a glass of wine, a charcuterie platter in the wine cellar. As I said, there's just so many beautiful, quaint little hotel properties that are available, and your AAA travel advisor can help you set any of those up through us. I mentioned that some of the really interesting activities that you can take part in and take advantage of in the Florence area would be learning how to cook at a Tuscan farmhouse where you have hands-on cooking lessons for pizza, appetizers, gelato, or maybe you want to go visit Pisa, Siena, one of the most beautiful little towns I've ever seen, San Gimignano. This is a full day trip. You're going to be out away from Florence for about 12 hours, but it includes a 3-course lunch and wine pairing, and of course, all the transportation. And these truly are some of the most beautiful, beautiful towns in the Tuscany region. Or maybe you want to spend a day wine tasting and visit Chianti country and go out into the wine region a little bit more. So many different options that we can help you set up. And look at that, learning how to make pasta completely from scratch, from generations of women that have their families have been making pasta, or just walking along the cute little streets and popping into the shops and looking at the handmade pottery and all of the little handmade local wares, stopping to have wine and a charcuterie platter. It's truly the most magical, magical place and way to spend a day. And of course, we talked about going for a wine tasting and just spending the afternoon or the day out in the countryside. There's so many different options and so many cute, quaint little cities that we can help you set a trip up to Tuscany or to the Florence area. Now, I wanted to finish off by talking about another option that you have to work with travel impressions, and that is maybe you're thinking about doing a cruise in the next year, but you would like to book a pre or a post stay. You're looking for a beautiful hotel before you board your ship, or maybe you want to spend an extra few nights in the destination where the cruise ends. And we can also help your AAA travel advisor set that up. So we can arrange the hotel or the resort, the transportation, oftentimes even to the cruise port, and of course, some of the amazing activities that we've been talking about. And because AAA is such an amazing partner with Travel Impressions, we do have a AAA member benefit. It's a $50 tour credit on qualified bookings for international travel, a $25 tour credit for domestic travel, and we also have what we call the bounce back offer, which is to thank you if you come back and travel with us again after your first trip. So some added value for you. So to finish up, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time and for allowing me to talk with you about just a few of the trips that we can offer. And you can reach out to your AAA travel advisor with any questions at all that you have. And again, thank you on behalf of AAA, Northway, and Travel Impressions.